welcome back to SpiritLifter. We're concluding our reboot series with barley wine, a style that, as you'll see, has earned its somewhat confusing designation. First, a little about our friends at Flügge. In 2017, Dominik Pietsch and Joachim Amrein set up shop in an old bakery in the Goldstein neighborhood in the south of Frankfurt. Their vision? Acquainting German beer enthusiasts with styles and flavors beyond the standard lineup of Pilsner, Helles, Hefeweizen, and Bock. Every bottle and can of their wares gets its own avian avatar, courtesy of an illustrator from nearby Cologne. They flex their wings with every project, releasing among others Bier de Garde, coffee stout, grape ales, and for our enjoyment today, barley wine. Their barley wine, which they named Rufus, sports a red-feathered friend on the label. According to brewer and published author Garrett, barley wine has its origins with the English aristocracy in the 18th and 19th centuries. Brewers on stately homes would strain themselves to drain fermentable sugar from their malts, and often struggled to keep yeast active as alcohol content rose as well. This high alcohol content is found in Rufus, which comes in at double the strength of most beers at 10.1% alcohol by volume. To achieve such potency, the gents at Flügge utilize a special yeast strain that we have come across before, Kveik. As mentioned just a few weeks ago, Kveik ferments faster and at higher temperatures, which means that Rufus can get into your cellars sooner than many other barley wines. Allegedly, you could keep this bottle around until November of 2025, but after trying it, I am glad I did not wait that long. Rufus is a dark ruby, and it would have been a shame to keep that color out of sight any further. The aromas are like fine wine, with notes of fruit, honey, and spices. The taste is heavy and firmly bitter, but easy to enjoy when properly savored. Although not treated to the process, there is also a vaguely barrel-aged character, an optional step in many barley wines where the beer is aged in whiskey, sherry, or even rum casks before bottling. With such robust strength and flavors, Rufus invites you to settle in and take your time sipping. A formidable brew like Rufus calls for food of equal footing, and taking a hint from Garrett Oliver's book, The Brewmaster's Table, the word is that barley wine matches best with artisanal cheese, specifically kinds with strong aromas and even sharper tastes. Think blue cheese, Stilton, Gorgonzola, or an aged goat cheese if you prefer something a little milder. Oliver writes that barley wines are big enough to tangle with these cheeses, wrapping malt sweetness around the bold mold, lifting the fat with carbonation, and then exploding on your palate. I tried to write something better myself, but I couldn't. I gave up cheese for Lent, and I was unable to try for myself. But it was nice to imagine it. Although Easter just passed, so maybe I need another bottle of Rufus after all. Thank you kindly for watching. I'll be taking a few days off to plan the next batch of brewed and distilled delights to showcase. I'll be back soon, friends. In the meantime, let me know if there's a style of brew that you would like to see make its debut sometime. We've only just scratched the surface, and craft brewers across the world are always pushing themselves to create something unique that pleases our senses. Until we meet again, Godspeed.